What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's up? Y'all know what it is. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Had to come in today. Got some shit. I got some things on my mind. Ready to rock and roll. We gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? First things first. Y'all know what it is. Y'all can throw y'all ones up. Y'all can throw y'all ones up. But I'm gonna salute the divinity in you. I'm gonna respect the divinity in you. What's up, Typical? I respect the divinity in you. Yeah, we got some shook ones out here. It's getting real in the field. If y'all don't know what it is, I'm gonna salute y'all anyways. It's all good. It's all good. Late night. Yeah. What's up, What's up, Typical? I'm here for Zan. I'm here. I'm just feeling it today. Had to come on. Had to just say my. I don't know if it's my piece, but I'm just. I just want to talk right now. You know what I'm saying? Everything is everything. Everything is everything. Everything, just like I said, everything is everything. We don't need to play no games. The gloves are off. If you don't know, the gloves are off. And it's real out here. It's real. It's real. But don't be scared. Don't be scared. If you're scared, go to church. That's what I'm going to say. If you're scared, go to church. You know, because we are living in some different times. I'm going to definitely tell you that. I'm not a fearmonger. I will not fearmonger. I won't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. We all know that we're spirits learning a human experience and a human existence. But I'm here just to let you guys know there's nothing to worry about. It's all good. So I've been listening to Sleepy fucking Joe today on the news, and I mean, I just had to catch myself. You know, just by the statements that he made. You know what I'm saying? I just thought people were paying attention to what's going on. Regardless of where you stand, no, I haven't seen that. Regardless of where you stand at on the situation that's going on in the world today, all right, where can I see that at? Where can I see that, Kazan? No matter where you stand at on the situation that we're going in as a world, I'm not even saying as international, I'm going to say, respect each other. That's what I'm going to say. Respect people's choice to do what it is that they deem necessary for themselves. Whether you rock with the jab or you don't rock with the jab, it don't matter. Yeah. I mean, I just kind of like got ticked off listening to him. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. He's acting like he's pissed off because people aren't getting the job. But you got to respect the fact of what people are doing. You know, now companies are mandating employees to get the job, regardless of what their personal situation is. Nobody knows. I'm seeing NFL coaches quitting because they're feeling some type of way. They're feeling they have a serious concern here. You know, they don't want to put something in their body that they don't know about. You know, and that's a smart person who could sit back and make a decision based off of the information that they're given. How could you make a sound decision about something going into your body that you don't know anything about? I mean, I would say make an informed decision, make an educated decision, and if you can't, make the best decision possible for you. But I'm not going to tell you you're stupid for doing something that you feel like that's right for you, and I'm not going to tell you you're stupid for not doing it. You know, because I don't know your personal situation, but to put people against each other, it's crazy. Remember, the body's the temple. The body's the temple of the living God. The body's the temple. You just can't be putting everything in the temple. You know what I'm saying? At least find out what you're going to put inside yourself before you do it. That's what I would say. But yeah, he kind of got me a little ticked off. And I'm just like, people got to realize and people got to recognize where we at in the stage of this game, or where we at. It's the final countdown. You know what I'm saying? And people don't realize it. People think that it's a joke. I'm not a fearmonger, so I'm not trying to scare anybody into anything. I don't care what happens in the end. I mean, everybody's got to answer for what it is that they do with themselves. So yeah, I want to talk about crawling before you walk. Crawling before you walk. You know, I can't tell you what's right for you on your journey. I can't tell you what's right for you on your journey and on your path. I can't tell you that. Nobody can tell you that. Only you know that. You might have to consult with your higher self. You might want to consult with the Christ within. You might have to do that. But I'm just saying right now, crawling before you walk, when you crawl before you walk, it's baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Who decides what's right for you? Who makes that choice? Is it the government's decision, or is it your decision? Is it the government's decision, or is it your decision to make whatever decision it is that you decide for you and your family? Whose choice is it? I don't want nobody to tell me what to do. I want to do what I want to do. I mean, a dog is free to do what it wants to do. You know what I'm saying? A squirrel can live anywhere it wants to live, how it wants to live. A deer could go all in the woods and live out in nature. Rabbits could do what it wants to do. You tell me, all the animals in the kingdom could do what they want to do. Except for who? Come on, look here. Y'all better wake up. Wake up, people. Time to wake up. Let's not play no games. It is what it is. It is what it is. You go to court. All the court want to do is get your money at the end of the day. How are you going to take care of it, they say? How you going to take care of it? They just want to know if they can get paid today. No matter what the situation is. You know, if you don't got a job, how you gonna take care of this, Mr. So-and-so? You know, are you gonna go see the clerk today? Are you gonna see the clerk? You know, and they talk about, even in China, when they talk about this social, what they call it, a social system where they got going on, where everything, you earn money by how you behave and how you act, and they already doing these things. Guys, we all know, we hear it, but then they want you to tell you it's not really what you think it is. It's not what you really think it is. Take it easy, but you're an idiot if you're not doing what they tell you to do. You're stupid if you're not doing what they tell you to do. I thought you guys were better than this. Come on. You know what I'm saying? I thought you guys were better than this. But when your Christ consciousness gets shut down, when your third eye gets shut down, you know, hey, don't come looking at somebody else when you can't connect with your higher self, or you can't connect with nature. I'm not telling you what it is. I'm just telling you how what I'm seeing. I'm not a fearmonger. I will not fear. I will stand for my rights. I will stand up for what I believe in. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's up, Sam? Yeah, Sam Spirit. What is going on in Canada? I've been hearing some things about Canada and how it's going down over there. Like I said, Fazan and Sam, you guys are over there. What is it? Talk to me. What is it? People are telling me that they're it's just going bananas. You know, but I don't know. I'd like to come out of the lockdown. I thought we were gonna be out of the lockdown by now. I thought we'd be moving forward as different countries. I thought that, you know, we're even finding out now that even if you get the job, you're not protected against anything. You know, and it doesn't make any sense. To me, it makes no sense. Somebody makes sense of this thing for me. Somebody, I don't want to keep on talking about it. Somebody makes sense of it for me, because I can't make sense of it when you got people who got the 1-2, and maybe the booster, and maybe even the booster. Let's stop playing. Look, let's stop playing. Why are we playing? We don't gotta play like that. We don't gotta play. You just tell us what it is so we can make a sound decision. People, do your own research. Do your own homework. You don't even gotta listen to OG. OG is never gonna tell you to listen to him. What I will tell you is to do your own research. Do your own homework. Do your own homework. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Do your own research. Do your own homework. Don't be backed into a corner. People are going to get backed into a corner. And the worst kind of animal there is the wounded animal, guys. The worst kind of animal is the wounded animal. And I'm seeing the stakes are being raised. Stakes are being raised on a whole nother level. How long is it before the internet's done? How long before we know they shut down these different platforms? How long? How long? And the people are going to sit back and just watch. And just watch, because the only thing the masses have ever done is die. That's the only thing the masses have ever done. You know, you don't have to wake up to what's going on around you. You don't. You can sleep through it. At one point in time, you was able to put your head in the ground like an ostrich and not care about what was going on around you. And I dig. Listen, what about giving the kids a future? What about giving the kids a future? What about tomorrow? Tomorrow. That's all about. Even if some of these old men, some of these old people, they already lived 70, 80, 90 years. 90 years, and now they want to play games. Like, come on, guys. That ain't right. Nobody knows what's going on, but William Gates was able to get a patent on the freaking jab before it even came out. How many years before it even came out? 7 years, 10 years? How long did he know? Where did he get this information? Who told him? Who made him the authority? You know what I'm saying? Half of Fauci's staff didn't even get the jab. Half of his staff didn't even get the jab. You know what I'm saying? What do they know that we don't know? I'm not a conspiracy theorist, guys. Trust me. By no means that I'm a conspiracy theorist. But ask the questions. Ask the questions. Don't be afraid to ask the questions. You know, what are they not telling us? They're paying millions of dollars for people to get the jab. They're going hard. I don't see them coming to your door trying to bring you the cure for cancer, bring you the cure for diabetes, bring you the cure for obesity, bring you the cure for any disease that they could eradicate. They're not coming to you with the cure. But now they got the answer, and now we got to do this to save our brothers and sisters. Stop playing. Now you know what's best for the public. Now you know what's best for the people. Shouldn't you have already known what was best for the people? How big are the pharmaceutical companies? You know what I'm saying? How big is the Food and Drug Administration? How big are these things? Guys, we got to wake up to what it is, man. We got to wake up to what it is. I didn't want to come here and like go off. I'm not going to go off. I'm not going to go off today, but I'm just like, there you go. You know, it's unbelievable. The only free thing is the jab. You said it right there. That's all they want to give you right now. They'll give you a joint. You can go to the dispensary and get necked up, you know, and they can get just as long as you get the jab. Like, come on, guys. Like, serious? How about paying for these kids college education? How about giving them a free education? You know what I'm saying? No. We'll give you some Dunkin' Donuts. They say they'll give you some Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I mean? You get a chance to win $1 million. Like, they're for play. They playing out here, y'all. They playing. I'm telling y'all, OG let y'all know they are playing with y'all, man. They're playing. What's next? Tell me what's next. What's next? You know, I'm watching these coaches saying, hey, they're out. They're not going to do it. I respect their decision because it's their bodies. It's their bodies. Now you don't have control over your bodies. Now you do not have control over your bodies. I remember having a coworker, and she was telling me that, hey, that Black women never had ever had control over their bodies, and I had to think about that for a second. And I saw where she was coming from, and she had to explain it for me. But I salute her, and I get it, and I understand. Now there's a lot of people in the world who gonna understand that they had no control over it. Because if you want to eat, you know what you got to do. You know what you got to do if you want to eat now. For some companies, it's mandatory, and it's gonna keep on going. It's gonna keep on growing. It's not gonna slow down. It's not gonna stop. I mean, if you could contact this disease. I'm not calling it so-called because I'm not saying it's real or fake. I'm not gonna get into that. But if you can contract this, right, and you could already have the jab, and you could still contract it, why would you? I don't understand. Somebody make sense of it. Somebody make sense of it to me. Because I can't make any sense of it. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. You know, you cannot make it up. I'm trying to tell you. And then you go on and you spew propaganda. Like, why? For what? For what? Because you mad? You mad? Why you mad, bro? Why you mad? Why you mad? They don't need to be mad. Can I live? Can I live? If people are going to die and they feel like dying, then let them be. Let them be. Let them be. If you're fully inoculated, I'll say, if you're fully inoculated and you're good, you're good. You don't. There's nothing to worry about. But the problem is they're not telling you what's going on, and they're not really running the numbers. Where you getting the numbers from? Where you get the numbers? I just like went here because, like I said, I saw that guy on TV and I got hot. I don't usually let things get me off balance, and I try to stay in the zone, and I try to, be even keel. But it was just like, yo, leave people alone and let people do what they feel like they have to do for their life, as long as they're not bothering anybody else. And it's that personal, and it's a choice. And I remember talking one time, and Rashida was like, "It's not whether you want to do it or you don't want to do it. It's the choice and the decision that you made." And I thought about that when he told me that, and I'm like, you know what? Absolutely right, absolutely right. And you're doing a great thing, Sam, by not watching that, because I mean, it's just it's a lot. It's a lot. And as long as you're like that, you're good. But like I said, it's kind of hard to be an ostrich with my head in the ground. And I've done that before. You're a young man. I've done that before. And like I said, and just mind my business and zoning in. But when you hear things and they don't make sense, and then you're trying to force that on other people, that's when it becomes a problem. That's when it becomes a problem. They don't have all the answers. And instead they're saying they don't have all the answers. They'd rather just tell you to do something that they want you to do without giving you any basis or any statistics or anything to back it up. Any trials, anything. So yeah, by not watching the program, by not watching the programming, by not watching that, you're doing yourself a great service. A great service, and I'm gonna salute you because I know better. But what the problem is when you get people who can't decipher the information and cannot decipher what's going on and make the right decisions. And I totally agree with you. And I think that's what even got me even more like pissed. I got angry because it's like, are you kidding me? The pandemic of the on? I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you kidding me? Hey, but that's what he said. Fear mongering, spreading negativity. They live off of your fear. They breed off of your fear. And they try to put people against each other. Like, for what? For what? If you're good, why are you worrying about the next guy? Take care of yourself. That's the way I see it. Take care of yourself. If everybody do their part, take care of themselves, then hey man, I don't got to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it. Live. But like I said, what do they know that we don't know? I don't know. I don't know if it's a bigger, I don't know if it's an agenda. I don't know if it's something bigger. But what I'm telling you is that when I see I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say that. But when you get people who go on TV and they just say things because whatever, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But I'm telling you guys, just take care of yourself, eat right, exercise, meditate, pray, do whatever you can to stay connected. It's not going to be easy, It's not going to be easy. There you go. And I agree. And trust you me from if it impacts you directly, then decisions have to be made. Learning things. See, there's a difference from learning things and then actually doing things. Because you learn from what you do. We learn from our experiences. We learn from experiencing. It's one thing when we hear things, and it's another thing when we do things. But if we use our common sense and we use the mind that the Creator's given us, and we're in tune with the universe, the universal soul, with things will be a lot different. But I guess they got all the answers. So yeah, crawling before you walk. Even it's what information, and you said it, Sam. You can't learn anything from the negativity and the fear mongering, spreading that. You can't. What are you going to get from that? You're not going to get anything. You're not going to get anything. So yeah, I would say put on some solfeggio tones, put on some subtle energies, do something and get your mind right. Sit back. I would say go for a walk, but who knows? Who knows? I'm not. I will say this. I'm gonna, and I don't usually say this about other platforms. I know there's a lot of platforms, but TikTok is like social media on crack, people. I'm gonna tell you guys that TikTok is like, wow. I was on it. I'm like, I can't stay on this because there's a lot. There's a lot. Maybe I may get into it later, but yeah, it's a lot of information out here. There's a lot of information out here. Is there a lot of misinformation out there? I can't tell you what's misinformation for you. I don't know. Is there a lot of propaganda? Hey, you gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out. But if you got some people on the fence and some people just don't want to do what you want them to do, what can you do? What can you do? You know, I mean, Joe Biden is how old? How old? It's Joe Biden. You know what I mean? That's different from a 12-year-old. The rules are different. They're not the same rules. You know, the rules are different from a 20-year-old and a 70-year-old, or a 30-year-old and an 80-year-old. There's different rules. You know what I mean? And like I said, it doesn't, to me, a lot of it doesn't make sense. I don't want to speak in code. I don't want to speak in code, but I know most of you guys you get what I'm saying. I know that. I know you guys get what I'm saying. But take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You know, we might. They said this may last 3 years, but who knows? Who knows? You know, I hear all kind of things. I'm not here to tell you to fear, because I don't believe you should fear anything. You should fear nothing, because that energy, you can't emulate that energy. You know, stand in faith. In faith. And this is what I mean when I say crawl before you walk. Crawl before you walk. As a baby, when we were babies, we had no other thing but to trust and believe in our parents. Let's say we trust in we have faith that they were going to feed us, that they were going to clothe us, that we were going to have shelter. Yeah, we had that faith. We didn't think twice. If you may not know where you were going to get your food from, but guess what? You found the boob. If you were breastfed, or you had the bottle, whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? And you had total faith in being secure. You had total faith, no doubt. And that's what I'm going to tell you now. You got to have total faith. You got to have total faith. You know, things will work itself out. No matter what, things will work itself out. I don't care what the naysayers say. I don't care what the haters say, the gloom and doomers say. I don't care. It doesn't matter what they say. You just got to have total faith that everything will work out for you. And don't live in fear, because trust me, they love fear. They love it. And it's like a dog. When the dog knows you're scared of it, that dog's coming to bite you. That dog he's going to smell you out. He's going to sniff you out. And that dog, once he smells that you're afraid of it and you're afraid of him, oh, you can forget it. You can forget it. Fear not. Fear not. Fear not. Crawl. But that's why we go through what we go through every day. That's why we do the things that we need to do. Because we're not trying to fear. We're crawling, we're walking. Why does a baby walk? Tell me, how does a baby walk? A baby walks and it falls down, and you pick that baby back up, and that baby, you said, hey, my baby's gonna walk. How many times that baby gonna fall down? You don't care how many times the baby fall down. It don't matter how many times the baby falls down. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, because you want your baby to walk. You want your baby to walk. So you pick that baby up every time it falls down. All I'm going to tell you, if you fall down, get back up. If you fall down, get back up. If you fall down, get back up. How you learn how to ride a bicycle? You're going to fall off the bike. You're definitely going to fall off the bike. You're going to fall off. I'm going to tell you this. You're going to fall off. Some people are going to have to become entrepreneurs. Some people are going to have to become farmers. Some people are going to have to become self-sufficient. We're in a brand new world. You know, people like to talk about this third D shift to the fifth dimensional shift spiritually. We're in a different world, people. We're in a different world, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. You are not in 2018. You're not in 2019. Yet, hell, we're not even in 2020 no more. You're not in Kansas anymore. You're not in Kansas anymore. You're not in Kansas. But what I will say is be steadfast. Be unmovable. Be firm. Whatever your decision is in life, focus on yourself. Focus on your mind. Focus all your energy. It's all about full commitment now. Full commitment. Are you going to be fully committed to what you got to do? Are you going to be fully committed, or are you going to keep on being distracted? You're going to be distracted by the new book that's coming out. You're going to be distracted by the new movie. You're going to be distracted by, yeah, I get it. Sometimes I'm distracted too. You're going to be distracted by Sleepy Joe. You're going to be distracted by the jab. There's tons of things out here to distract you. There's tons of things to distract you. Tons of them. Tons of them. But are you going to focus? Are you going to crawl before you walk? Are you going to take 6 months and build your brand? Are you going to build your platform? Are you going to grow it? Are you going to do what you got to do for you? Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Crawl. That's what I mean when I say you got to crawl before you walk. You got to crawl before you walk, but you can't be afraid to fall. You can't be afraid to fail. You can't be afraid to lose. It's not an option. Losing is not an option. Failure is not an option. You're like that baby. You're going to get up every time you fall. Every time you fall, you're going to get back up. I don't care what your stance is. I don't care what your position is. Be steadfast. Believe in it. Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. You got to stick to. You got to stay with it until you see it through. It's that serious. It's that serious. The world needs you. The world needs what you're offering. The world needs you. The world needs superstars. The world needs great dads, the great moms, great teachers, great leaders. The world needs you. Don't play small. Don't play small. Don't play small. You may have a small business. Stop thinking small business. Time to think big business. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking small. You crawl, but know where you're going. Know where you're going. Because you keep on creating. You create in thought and you create in mind. You evolve in thought and you evolve in mind. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. But crawl before you walk. Crawl before you walk. It's going to be, and I know everybody faces their own challenges. Everybody faces their own challenges. That's why I respect everybody, because I know everybody deal with their own challenges. But respect one another. Love one another. Okay? You got to do that, because we're infinite creators. We are infinite creators. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the okie doke. It's the okie doke. They're running the old end around. The old end around. When they run the end around, you got to be right there on that backside to catch that wide receiver coming around the other side. You can't slip or fall. Pay attention. Keep your head up. Keep your eyes open. Head up, eyes open. Head up, eyes open. Make the tackle. Make the tackle. Make the tackle. You're not going to make the tackle with your head down, guys. If your head is down and you don't want to deal with it, you're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it. There you go. I agree with you, Sam. You got to do this. You got to evolve. You got to keep on doing it. I'm just telling you, have faith in yourself no matter what's going on around you. No matter what's going on around you. No matter what's going on around you. Crawl. I don't care if it's one thing a day. One small step a day. One small step a day. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. All right? So I'm not going to be here all night. Like I said, I had to come on, had to show some love. I mean, I was just a little tight because, turn the TV off, and that's going to be more of me. I can't keep on like messing around with that. I just got caught slipping. I got caught slipping. You don't want to get caught slipping and watching the news and watching things that doesn't serve you. So what I would say is, if it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't serve you, Let it go. Let it go. Like Princess Anna said in what's the movie? Let It Go. I can't remember. My kids watched that movie. But just let it go. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. Who are you? Who are you? Who are they gonna say you were? Did you come? Did you see? Did you conquer? Did you see? Did you conquer? There you go. There you go. All day. All day. All day. Don't slip. Don't slip. Don't slip because if you slip, you might fall. But if you do, get back up. Get back up and try again. Try again. Whether it's your health, whether it's your finance, I don't care what it is. Whether it's your family, relationships, I don't care what it is. I got to get me some rose quartz, guys. I'm telling y'all, man. I gotta do some work. I gotta do some work. I gotta do some work. You know? But I'm not gonna stay here. You guys make sure you have a great week. Finish the week strong. Finish the week strong. Stay in your mind. Meditate. Eat right. Do whatever it is that works for you. Do what it is that works for you. All right? Turn the TV off. I'm just saying it because I had a personal experience. Turn the TV off. I know it's gonna get funky in here, but let it get funky. All right? Let it get funky. Make it do what it does. That means you do you. You do you. Remember, we do not care about the haters. I salute the divinity in you too. You keep evolving. You keep growing and you keep evolving. I salute you. Make sure that you do what it is that you do. All right? I salute you guys. I love you guys. Remember, we don't care about the haters because we are infinite creators. Keep creating and keep evolving. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. You know, sometimes I'm not making these videos for the ones who already know. This might be videos for somebody in the future. So I keep on showing up. All right? We don't know. All right? And if you're hearing this and you're in the future, I salute you. All right, baby. See you next time. Thanks for rocking with me, Sam. I'll holler at you guys. Take care.